Houston, say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to part 37 of Grim Dawn Definitive Edition on the Xbox Series X. We are, as you can see, exactly where we were at the end of the last part. I'm going to keep cracking on for now without going back. We do have we've got precious resources to go back and deliver, and I think that's all we've got. The Sacred Ashes one, I guess, is a little bit confusing so far as I thought that was going to be in the other Bartholom. The Archon has been buried underneath Fort Ikon to the north. Unfortunately, the fanatical Kaiman's Chosen have declared the ashes sacred. Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure where it is, because I seem to be in the plains of strife at the minute rather than Fort Ikon itself, so I feel like I might have to go back to Fort Ikon to actually do that anyway. Precious resources we can hand in. Speak to the Inquisitor Creed at Ikon. Well, I suppose we could hand them in. Should we go back and hand them in? We can teleport back, can't we? Let's do it. Why not? Yeah, because we're in the plains of strife now. We're kind of heading to the gates of Necropolis, which is right at the... I was going to say right at the top. There is stuff above it, but... It's interesting. No, that is the Plains of Strife. So we're in the early parts of Plains of Strife. Must be quite a big area. Let's see what's what. Inquisitor Creed.
Good work down there. We need to secure a forward position at the Necropolis immediately.
Well, I was on my way there. I came back to tell you what I'd done. Where do you need me?
We cannot simply march our forces straight into the Necropolis. The cult's minions will descend upon us in force, and we will be crushed before we can even get near the Tomb of the Watchers. Instead, we will put your unique skills to use. Make your way into the Necropolis past the Plains of Strife, and secure the nearest rift gate. Once you've done so, Algrim will come through with a contingent of our men. With the element of surprise on our side, we will strike at the enemy from within.
Seems reasonable. 16,000 XP for that. It was worth handing in, wasn't it? And 500 reputation as well. I will head to the Necropolis at once. Oh, I need some time to prepare, yeah. Yeah, so we don't want to do that yet, I don't think. I have recovered your supplies. Yes, here they are. Woo, another 7,500 XP. 500, another 500 to the Black Legion reputation. Oh, minus 250 for Homestead reputation. That's fucking outrageous. Just because I gave it to them guys instead. And I forgot about Homestead, to be fair. Forgot about that option. Scrap and an inventory. Oh, we've got another inventory bag. So we can now go up. Yeah, okay. Excellent. I was afraid it had been destroyed after the recent explosions down in the armory. Thank you for recovering the supplies. Here, take some of this scrap, and I'm sure you can use it too. Thank you. Make good use of the supplies. Yep, there we go. So we've now got another tab, people. Good grief. Right, where there was somebody with a shop here. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Not overly sure what we get from collapsing the greens right enough. Well, we might as well not sell the blues and dump... Oh, hello. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be as good. Well, those gloves are 3/6 armor as opposed to 205 on our quick draw gloves. The quick draw perk is particularly nice, though. 630 armor. Bleed resistance, pierce resistance we don't need, but bleed resistance would be useful. We'll get rid of that for now. Get rid of that. Get rid of that and that and that and those and that and that. And that. Inquisitor Seal +3. Did we not decide I wasn't using Inquisitor Seal though, as of yet? Armour's not quite as good, but then it is a Spirit Jacket, that. 585 armour on those leggings. Ether resistance though. What would we lose? We'd lose some chaos resistance, which would still be relatively high though. We'd lose 13%, so it would take it down to 63. Elemental resistances are quite high already, but it would push some of them up to even higher. Snow's peaked out, but lightning and fire would go up. We get plus 20% lightning damage from these legs. Plus 22% electrocute damage. Then, yeah, I mean, we might get something out of physical. Because bullets, maybe. However, we would lose 27 cunning, which isn't the end of the world. Health I'm not bothered about. It's the cold damage and frostburn damage that annoy me, because I'd lose the frostburn plus 36% cold damage. Yeah, they're both level 40 keks, to be fair. So we'd be replacing plus 36% cold damage and plus 35% frostburn damage with plus 29% physical damage, plus 20% lightning damage, and plus 22. It's not as good, is it? We're getting a good resistance out of it, and we're getting some extra. Well, it's an extra 100 odd armor, to be fair. We are dropping a lot of frost damage. Might be worth it though, for the ether resistance would go up by 14. So that would go up to 48. 48% on that, and we drop a little bit of chaos. No stun duration on it though, is there? Right, I'm going to hang on to those, have a think about them. And those gloves for that matter, because they're ridiculously high in armour. Reduced stun duration 21%, which would get that up. Take the poison up, but that max out our poison resistance to 80%. But mind you, we haven't got any resistances on those quick draw gloves, which is probably a bit of a detriment to ourselves. But the quick draw is particularly handy in fights sometimes. And we've got spellwoven threads on it, which have got plus 30 frostburn, plus 30% electric. Yeah, there's quite a lot going on with those spellwoven threads. Right. So those could go. They're 2, 3, 2. They're not that much higher, but they are. Oh, that's interesting. Casting speed, attack speed, pierce damage. Those gloves are actually only level 26. They're only 35, right enough. Ah, sod it. Get rid of them. Too much to think about at the minute. It's winding me up. well, those have got the ether resistance in them, which would be the... Yeah. Okay. Hey. We've not picked up a decent rifle for ages. Well, I say decent, I mean blue, as it happens. Mark of Dreeg. Got a lot of the standard components, and there's a few rares. Arcane Lens, right enough. I forget some of these have got a granted skill on them. I wonder if we've got one that's got quick draw in it. Fire Blast. Right, okay. I think for now we'll have a quick dive back to the other place. It would be useful if there was someone here that could do half of this stuff, but we always seem to have to go back to... I mean, it's probably a good thing you have to revisit these areas and go back to the other factions and stuff, but you try to sort your inventory out, it just means you keep going back to the very first place. Well, in fact, I want to go in here first, see if we can get a...
Tinkering is my specialty.
Just dismantle these, see what we get. Could do with making more dynamite, but I forget. So, oh, hello. What's happened here? Oh no, we don't make dynamite in here, do we? We'll make it in the other place, that's why. I think. Well, we've still yet to see the brain matter pitch up. You can dismantle these actually. Just see what we get out of them. Yeah, standard component. Probably don't get as good stuff out of the greens maybe.
Goodbye for now.
Got any more scrap metal?
Hey. Now I'm confused. Where the hell did I make dynamite? I thought I made it in here. Components, consumables and materials.
Bring me back.
Alright, must have been the other place then. I definitely made dynamite, without any shadow of a doubt. I have to look back at my own recordings to figure it out.
Let's take a look, shall we?
Okay. Blimey, I can't believe I'm having a massive brain blank on this. Yeah, well that's salvage. Yeah, I'm sure it's transmute. No, it can't be. Quite clearly saying that that's not the case. Well, somebody made us dynamite, and I can't remember who it is. I could have sworn we did it in here. Could have sworn we combined a couple of things. And
Bring me back something interesting.
Hello there, friend. What can Kasparov do for you?
how weird. I wonder where I did that then. Well, remind me in the comments below if you can remember how the feck I made dynamite, people.
I do the best I can with what I've got.
Has to have been in here, surely. Is it quantified as a... No, it can't be classified as a weapon, surely. Yeah, because dynamite is a pink one, so it should be under materials. So why can't I make dynamite anymore? Or does it only appear if you have... With everything else, you tend to get... Once you know how to make it, you can make it. So it should be in here, I'm sure of it. Make another key. Oh, that's what we needed that for. Yeah, that Blood of Chthon makes those keys. Special keys. Right, okay. Well, we've still got 5 dynamite anyway, so it's not the end of the world at the minute. But how the fuck, people, did I make dynamite? That is bizarre. Has to have been in here. I can only... maybe assume that for some reason it doesn't appear unless you've got the components to make dynamite, but that seems a bit odd. Normally it just tells you if you're missing the bits in here. What the frack, people, what the frack.
Go on then.
Oh well, I'm bored. Let's dump the
Got something you need stashed?
components that we don't need. Yeah, don't really need that.
I'll keep an eye on this.
See anything you like? Iron well spent.
Oil well spent. Active quests are Equilibrium, Bound to Equilibrium, the Sacred Ashes and Lost Armaments. Because I haven't triggered the thing yet, isn't it? That's why. So I'm not going to trigger that quest yet. We're just going to have a run around Plains of Strife. Let's see what's what, people. That's really frustrating me now about the dynamite. Why on earth is that not in my list of stuff to make? It's not right, people, it's not right. Somebody's firing their bombs at me. Gates of Necropolis, Jesus Christ, I'm here already. Well. We've just seen a rift gate. Gates of Necropolis Rift Gate is discovered. Commission of the Acropolis. Necropolis even, Steve. Is brilliant when it activates that. It electrocutes them and then sort of freezes them there. Then blows them up with the molten bit. Search the grid, people. Kill the non-believer. Well, that gun may or may not be better than the one I'm wearing. It is a little bit, isn't it? But again, it's back to fire damage, burn damage, physical damage, blah. +4 to Rune of Callister. Holy shit. Well, I think it might be worth putting that gun on, people. What the fuck? Oh, it's 50. It's a level 50. Can't put it on as yet. Still got 3 levels to go before the old 50. it's a dead end. Would you believe it? One's down. Actually picking up ether shards and ether crystals now, as it happens. Ooh, bad idea. Maybe. It did get me to a bit of an undiscovered blah, didn't it? +2 to Frozen Core, which we're not using. Aetherfire Savage Effigy of the Void, which we won't use. No, can't actually go up that way anyway. Well, hello, it's another big one. Holy shit. Well, that kicked off a bit, don't you think? Pretty sure there's nothing to run up there for. Kill the non-believer. Holy fuck. Well, I have searched the grid not too badly here. Aye. Go this way first. Oh, we've just seen a totem out the corner of my eye. Which once again got me semi-excited, and then I remember it's not a devotion thing. God damn it. There's something walking around.
Another set.
Well, oh fuck. Thank you. Yes, I didn't realise there was a second one with star on him. Obsidian Crasp. Epic heavy gloves, blimey. Oh, Jesus Christ, look at the armour on those feckers there. They don't really give me anything perk-wise that's better than what I'm wearing, though. Because I'm not using fire damage, and physical's not really my thing. Although, well... yeah, a whole bunch of perks I wouldn't use. Super armour on them, though. Super armor. That'll do it. Definitely seen a monumental increase in the sort of armour and stuff I'm getting and things I pick up. One-handed sword, magistrate censer, prismatic eviscerator, two-handed axe. Adept circlet. Blueprint. Might as well read that, get it out of the way. Yeah, so we're not picked up much there that does us any good in general. It was all for other characters, really. Rocking the XP in this area, though. I see the non-believer. Oh. Ooh, I think I've seen a devotion jobber up at the top there. Keep heading in this direction then. There it is. Desecrated shrine. Can't remember if this is one we need to fight at. I think it might be, you know. I don't know. Oh, yes it is, yeah. Start. Let's just fire up a little portal somewhere, shall we? Whew, I think I'll whet me appetite. Well, whet me tonsils with a bit of 7-Up. Here we go. He did. Gauntlets of the Wolf. Yeah, ether resistance again. Elemental resistance. Rare chest armor. Devotion. Ooh, 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 ah. Oh Christ, I need to remember what the fuck I was doing now. Right, we were going for, yeah, we're trying to get these and this, aren't we? Or at least 6 points in the yellows. What's the... right, it's this one. Oh, that's the last one, the next one, I think. Dryads Blessing. Cleanses wounds and heals, yeah. And wards you against poison. Nice. This one is plus 5% spirit, minus 10% spirit requirement for weapons, minus 10% spirit requirements for jewellery, and 4% physical resistance. Okay. One more devotion point to clear that one off. And then we could actually assign that to something we're using as well then at that point. 33% chance on attack as well. Another waypoint, there's another rift point up there. I think we might be actually heading to the Acropolis here. Looks like.
Kill the non-believer.
Commission of the Acropolis. Love it. Well, we found a rift gate, people. He did. The gate is cleansed.
This house is clean.
Yes, Necropolis interior rift. Right, okay. Alright, okay, so there's not one that's actually called the Necropolis then, there's just a couple throughout the Necropolis by the looks of it. Tomb of the Watchers, I'm pretty sure, is part of the... Yeah, we didn't quite go back to that one, did we, either? Yeah, it's definitely, we need to go back to Fort Ikon for that one, most definitely. Most definitely. Definitely. That's the one we've just done.
Another step.
Well, we just seem to be heading towards a doorway of some description up at the top. Well, we are closing in on level 48, people.
Kill the non-believer.
Kill the non-believer. Right. I don't know where they're coming to get me from, but... no, maybe. Might be a path around there, actually. I've lost track of where that bloody doorway was, though, now. It's amazing the ambience creaking gate in the distance can get the impact it can have on a game. Awesome.
Yes, another.
Yes, well and truly have run away from that entrance that I was at. What was that there? It's like a blacksmith symbol or something. Cursed Smith. Go see him then, eh? Yeah, there's there. Horrus. What are you saying, Horrus? Alright. Nothing really, I can just sell him some stuff. No. I can combine stuff. Oh, that's interesting. So maybe it depends on who I go and see as to what they can make then. Right, okay. Right, I might have answered my own question, but somebody definitely is able to make dynamite then, and I need to remember who that person is. What the... But he can make tainted brain matter, people. And he makes it from Blood of Chthon. So I can make 4 Blood of Chthons and get tainted brain matter. Right, well we need to remember this guy's here for sure. Cost you 5,000 to make one, right enough. So if I make Blood of Chthons from Ancient Hearts. So let's make 2. And let's make a tainted brain matter. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Keep one of each of those for now. Although I can make an ancient heart there. From... tainted brain matter, so we don't want to do that. Could actually make another one. Well, people, that's answered some questions. Right, okay, so it depends on who you are at the time as to whether or not they can make, or what they can make. Seems reasonable, doesn't it, I suppose? It does open the doorway for us to make our other relic, by the way. Because we're not getting a huge amount of benefit from that one at the moment. Hang on a minute. I have got a permanent 32%. I must have a permanent 32%. Oh no, is that because it's a... Yeah, it's a granted skill, that's why. Yeah. So that skill activates every now and then, giving me a stun duration of 33%. Doesn't seem to say... It's got a 15-second skill recharge, but it doesn't seem to say how long it lasts for. It seems to stay on for ages, though. So it is actually doing us a great deal of service at the moment, to be fair to it, but in every other way, it's kind of not doing a great deal for us. Pierce resistance of... well, pierce resist 29%, so it'll be interesting to see how far that drops. We're +4 over the maximum, so that will come down to... Yeah, okay. It's giving us a bit more than I thought it was. Chance of 2 seconds of stun duration retaliation. Yeah, okay. So it is doing us a bit of good, to be fair to it. The armour on those gloves is outrageous. I'm on 205 armour with the ones I've got on at the minute. They're level 26 though. Right, well, what else can we do with Horrus? Anything? I mean, it is what it is. You can make in every other set. Oh, actually, we can make them here. What am I talking about? I was thinking about going back and everything, but we don't have to, do we? Eldritch Essence. Oh, yeah, there's Eldritch Essence for these ones, of which I don't have any of. And not overly sure I can make Eldritch Essence at this stage of the game. I mean, yeah, they're augments though, aren't they? So, a bit different. Well, Slaughter needed a Ruination. Let's just check Slaughter's the one we want. 48% bleeding. Oh, damage. Right, okay. But we don't use bleeding though, do we? So I'm not sure that Slaughter's actually going to give us anything really worthwhile. It adds pierce damage and then plus 32's it. Oh no, 10% chance of 159 bleed damage over 3 seconds. There you go. And then it increases it percentage-wise. Really, Death Chill, I think, is the one we're after for our character. Or Haunt. We don't have any of these. Corruption, Glacier, and Equilibrium. We'd need one of each of... I mean, any of those things there. Can probably make them, but... not far better off with that. Guile, a silver core bolts. I thought I had silver core bolts. Gunslinger's talisman and a glacier. Not sure about any of that stuff. Alright, they're all talismans, that's why. So silver core bolts I would need to try and make. Which doesn't look like I can in there. Mustn't have found the thing for it to make them. So we're stuck either way. Well, after all that, I think I'll stick with what I've got then, if that's the case, because I don't think Slaughter's going to give me his... it was a ruination, wasn't it? So we'll just see it through. There you go. We can now make a slaughter. We do get a granted skill of Bloodbath, a vicious technique that leaves your enemies hemorrhaging profusely, leading to a slow and painful death. This is a melee dual-wielding technique, also enables the ability to dual-wield melee weapons, so it's completely pointless in fact, because it's all about melee, that, isn't it? However, it's not done us any harm to make the ruination thing. I think Haunt or Death Chill might be a bit more up our alley. Got like 3 for these though. Well, Equilibrium we can make, Glacier and Corruption. Yeah, I can't make those as yet. Alright, okay. Well, I got all excited and then not really for any reason now. Anyway, it's good to know you're there, Horrus, my friend. And we do have Tainted Brain Matter now, if we want to do something with it. How? What time are we on? Just hit the hour mark, people. What the shit? Well, we are near the new gate we've opened up, though, however. There's something moving about. I hear the noises coming out of each side of my headset and then never quite get the right direction. Because it's a bloody maze, that's why. Oh, we are back at the door we found, though. Or a door, anyway. I'm assuming it's the same one. Crypt entrance. The Black Sepulcher. Well, it's a dangerous domain. Because why? Monsters are infused with fire, dealing additional fire damage and retaliating fire damage, but are more susceptible to cold. I feel like on the hour mark, I don't want to start this area. I mean, my guns are going to do immense damage every time they hit a chill. Might turn out not to be that big an area. Famous last words. Interestingly, I'm not seeing fire come off them at the minute. I'm seeing the red jizz, whatever that is. Bleeding or whatever it might be, vitality. Didn't like the fact they couldn't hit me, did they? Well, blimey. Intense. I love how this has just suddenly turned into an underground cave more than anything else. Oh, that's a bloody devotion jobber over there, people. How do we get to it? It's got to be this way, isn't it? I think. I'm not leaving this place without it, I'll tell you that much. Holy fuck. Oh, spiders, Jesus. Definitely wasn't a way to that devotion thing from where I was, so I think we're okay. Definitely going in the right direction, I think. Bit of a wimpy glyph moment, that kind of only distributed the 2 balls of whatever it was. It's panning beautifully in here. Ooh, going off map, people. Leggings of spines. Elemental resistance. Yeah, probably won't use those. Consecrated Raider Greaves of Fortitude. Probably won't use those either. Ooh, fuck me, there's a guy with a massive skull on his head in there. He looks poisony, and I think I've got about 70% poison resistance, so maybe we'll be okay. Stick a little badger up. Here he comes. Really? For fuck's sake. Double whammy. He did. Fucking hell, they snuck up on me, didn't they? Just as I thought I was I was in the clear. Chill surge ring. That'd be worth a look at, I think. Ooh, would you believe it? Right next to me, ruined shrine. Impervious mark of Plagius of arcane balance. A rare medal. Bleeding resistance, elemental resistance, chaos resistance, lightning resistance, pierce resistance. Fucking hell. Resistance is much. Well, it's actually more chaos resistance on that than the one we're wearing. It's a level 52 though. But yeah, absolutely worth thinking about that at some point. Problem? No, it's got frostburn damage on it, and it's got electrocute damage on it. Yeah, that's better. It's way better than what we've got on, actually. Harmonious plate metal girdle of the void. Well, I love a good girdle, people. Cleric's scale mail gloves of blood. Stun duration goes down though, which we are won't use it. A epic ring, cold damage 43% plus 43% cold damage plus 40% frostburn damage. Christ. Elemental resistances, 16% elemental resistances. Plus 2 to frozen core, which I'm not using. Flash freeze. A flash of pure cold freezes nearby enemies. This spell freezes enemies for its duration. Enemies resistant to freeze effects will suffer a reduced duration. Decent that, actually. It's kind of the ice version of what I'm wearing, but it's an epic version of the one I've got on's got fire damage and chaos damage on it. Would lose 23% chaos resistance. So we'd have to balance it out with something else. So it's definitely worth thinking about that ring. Not any shadow of a doubt. What do you want me to offer? A roiling blood. Standard component. Woo! Shrine is cleansed. Prismatic heavy shore coat of balanced steel. Well, we've got ourselves a point to spend. Yep, I think the whole purpose of this area was that shrine, to be fair. Which is fine. I'll take that all day long. All day long. All day. Right. Let's get this point spent, people. Well, we might as well finish it off. Dryads Blessing. Woo! And what we're going to put it on. Oh, this is brilliant. We can put it on any of these gun moves that we've got assigned to the gun. So it will just trigger each time we're firing the guns. So I think bursting rounds is in use. So chilling rounds, storm spread. I mean, they'll activate as quickly as each other as the way things stand. So Let's go with Storm Spread. And that'll start leveling itself up. So at the moment we're getting 7.5 seconds skill recharge, 10 seconds duration, 3% plus 100 health restored, plus 20 armor, 10% reduction in poison duration, 10% reduction in bleeding duration. And that'll just keep leveling itself up as we go. Health restoration's good though, isn't it? Nice. Well happy with that, people. Well happy with that. Well, we do have a portal to jump out of here, but the problem is we'll jump out to a location that we're not quite... God, I think we're heading toward an hour and 20 minutes again, people. What are you doing to me? What's this game doing to me? It's supposed to be an hour-long episodes. Right. How do we get out of this place? Help me get out of this place. Yeah, it's a bit of a long and winding way out, isn't it? Stuff I find on the way out of places, unbelievable. What I've walked past. Another one. Oh. And another one. Another building done by the architect on crack. Hey, there we are. Well, that was worth it, wasn't it, for a devotion point? Thank you. Well, I suppose the question is, how far away from the... Ooh, stuttery. How far away from that rift were we? Rift gate. I don't understand why the rift gate... Oh, there it is. Oh, that's the gates, though. We found the other one, did we not? I'll tell you, good luck finding that fecking blacksmith again, though. Jesus Christ. Like, I feel like once you discover something, it should be on this map. Like, you know what I mean? You shouldn't have to look for it again. Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter. We could because we definitely did discover the other stone. It could be that I've just walked back into the gates of Necropolis rather than staying in the section I was in. Now I can't see the gate that I was just looking at on the map. It's so confusing. I could just teleport to it right enough and then get me bearings from there. Well, there's the restored shrine that we found. There is a section down there we've not looked at, to be fair. That's what I mean, like, where's the rift gate gone? For Gates of Necropolis, it was just there. I don't understand why things are vanishing from the map, people. I'm well confused. I thought we found a second gate. Oh yeah, there it's there. Necropolis Interior Rift. So we can go there, or we can go there. So we bounce to either now. But I think we'll go back to the first one in order to get our bearings. Because there's there was a bit of a lump that I felt like I hadn't investigated, which might be this bit. Although it might be easier to go back to the other area to get that bit looked at, but anyway. I mean, it's a bloody maze, isn't it? Look at it. Anyway, we'll either go and look at that. I'm going to have to take a dive back, I think, to dump some of this stuff, or at least look at it. Oh no, we've got loads of room now, don't we? There was a few bits I picked up I thought might have been of interest. Oh, we made that, didn't we? Animation. Well, plenty to sort out. We can get that red. Mark of illusion. Right, okay, I think that'll do us, people. We've gone way over the hour mark there. So, we can either go back... Well, we need to sort of go and have a look around this map a bit more thoroughly, I think. I think we've done the Gates of Necropolis section. It's just that bit I feel like I've not quite done. Possibly up the top there. Not seeing anything else that's jumping out at me. And then, actually, once we've had a look at that, we can probably just jump straight to the other Necropolis one and just carry on from there. Thoroughly enjoyed that, people. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Well chuffed that we've got another devotion learned as well. Well, there you are, folks. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in Grim Dawn on the Xbox Series X. And I'll catch you in the next one, folks. Take it easy. Bye.